Some of the best minds in the world bringing you some of the best knowledge on TRS Clips. I'd like to know about what you think about this whole AGNIVEER situation.
AGNIVEER. I said earlier also in another platform, yeah, AGNIVEER, people, I am surprised from my own fraternity, people are talking about it. They say AGNIVEER is bad. Why it is not happening to officers? I was really cheesed off. Somebody telling me why it is not happening to officers. Firstly, I always say, army is one organization which binds people and not breaks. Firstly, it is about a policy. It is not about an officer cadre or a Jawan. So that, drawing parallel itself is very wrong, not in order. That was one of my observations. My personal take, AGNIVEER, what is new about AGNIVEER? I myself am AGNIVEER. I was a short service commission officer.
Can you give the listeners some context because we have international listeners as well? So just give a brief outline of what it is.
There always have been a recruitment of Jawans, the soldiers in army, but it was a permanent kind of a absorption. Anyone who was enrolled as a soldier was given a fair chance to serve for minimum 15 to 17 years and thereafter he was granted pension. But with this new policy that has been introduced, which is called AGNIVEER, any person who wished to enroll as a soldier in the Indian Army will be given a period of 4 years. For 4 years, they can serve in the army and thereafter, based on their merit, a certain percentage, depending on the requirement of the organization, will be kept permanently in the army and they will be given pension after a stipulated time period. The rest of the people, they will move out of the organization. However, there are certain facilities that are being created. Lateral absorption in some other paramilitary forces, whether it is BSF, CRPF, Assam Rifle, that is being catered for. And then something in the corporate sector also. Those policies are also being promulgated in the environment. So it is not that the system is not fair. It is very much fair. Now people are telling they don't want to come, this policy is bad. Now who has got a problem? Now one lobby is the politicians. Who the hell buddy had given this right to them? They don't even know ABCD of army organization policy. If I'm an army person, I'll be most passionate about my organization. This is my bread and butter. I lived my life here. And the day I die, I still die as a Colonel Rajeev. Rank never retires. Even I would have retired. Who has given this right to politician who knows nothing bloody about this AGNIVEER? They have got no right. They should keep shut. One. None of their children is in army. Why they are so interested? So first lobby is absolutely, I outrightly rejected. Second lobby is those youngsters who are telling ki hame nahi aana hai. Please don't come. Nobody is forcing you. Indian Army, for that matter, always have been a volunteer organization. If you are willing, please do come and give your services. You can't put conditions. Ki, okay, you give us this, then I will give. If you come with that thought process, you will never make a good soldier, first of all. And it is not a job. It is much more beyond a job. I never came here to earn money. I came here to fulfill my passion. I just wanted, there was no second thing which was in the mind. I thought, I can die probably if I don't get my uniform. So it is a volunteer organization. Have respect and come with a happy and motivated mind. Now, few from my fraternity, very senior official, they said, officers ke liye, why it is not there for the officers. Wrong thing. Absolutely wrong statement. One example, I am here. I am sitting in front of you. When I joined this organization, I was nothing but only a AGNIVEER in the officer cadre. Short service commission is for officers, those who join OTA, and they come for a term and condition is only for the first 5 years. So I joined for 5 years. So I was AGNIVEER. I didn't know what is going to happen after 5 years. And same goes for all my course-mates. But within those 5 years, we had a lot of chances. We have to prove ourselves on the courses. We had to prove on every day, whether it is mundane duty, operation training. And based on that, our annual confidential reports were initiated in the command of chain, in chain of command. And if you had done well, there was a board composition who used to take a call, taking every factor into consideration. Okay, this officer has gone, I had gone. First course I did was commando, best and physicals, there's that. His reports are good, okay, considered, and he is going to continue. So I got my permanent commission. But see, there are no free lunches. You have to earn it. I slogged my ass for this, I worked hard. So I got my due, and same goes for my coursemate who was done. Few of the people, they didn't want it to continue, and it was their wish and choice. So they left with respect, and they consider, and they are one of the biggest brand ambassador of army today, and they're doing well for themselves. None of them crips about army. In fact, they are more passionate about army than serving officer today when I look to them. Look at them. So see, you have to earn it. First you join, prove your worth, and if you're worth, you will get your due. System is absolutely fair. But aapko, you won't guarantee what is going to happen after 4 years. Who has seen 4 years in army? You are going to join a line of duty where you don't even know what is going to happen after 24 hours. And you want a guarantee for 4 years? No. That's wrong, not fair. And believe me, I'm very confident about it. There are initially people were against it. People got into wrong things, burning and public property and things like that. Only political vested interest, nothing beyond it. Okay? Half the people, if you see on the screen, you realize that he must be a father of 2 and 3, and he's raising a voice for the. He is not a candidate. These are wrong things were happening. Last thing, if I give you an input, ever, the kind of the application that have been received by the Indian Army for this AGNIVEER is the highest today for the scheme. And imagine, Ranveer, I tell you, when I joined Army, my pay was, total pay was $8,450. That is what I used to get on a monthly basis. 8,450, imagine, yaar. I used to have only 500 after my savings. I used to have only $500 per month as an officer. Okay? But I was damn happy with it. And I lived my life with it. I was like, damn, I have got $500. Maja aa gaya life ka. Ji lo apni zindagi. Today, a youngster who is joining as a Jawan, can you give me one example in entire Mumbai or anywhere in the country where a guy who is just 8th pass, only 8th pass, I'm not even talking about 10th and 8th pass, and he is going to get a salary of 47,000 plus on monthly basis without any tax. And at the end of the 4-year tenure, he is going to get a very sizable amount in lakhs, 12 lakh of his savings and plus other thing. It'll go more than 24. So any person, and if he is keen, he will perform well for the first 4 years. Definitely is going to continue his journey. I'm damn sure. And as somebody who's passionate, the one who either don't want to continue because things will change. And once he come to army, he'll realize that life is probably not that easy, or maybe he's not figuring out in the merit. When he comes out, even he after 5 years, an 8th pass guy, he has got a saving of 20 plus. Imagine, and tax free. And then multiple options for lateral absorption and also in the corporate sector. Don't you think it is a good amount of money to have a good start again?
Yeah. You are the first military person that I have met who's talking positively about it. So yeah. I'm just trying to absorb like a new perspective here. But what I've gained is that it's sort of a reinvention of the recruitment process of the Indian military, and only military personnel should have a say on whether it's good or bad. No one else, none of the other three.
That is very true. That's why I'm telling politicians, ya to mujhe bataya ki yes sir, my son is in army. If they don't have, please keep shut. Not even interested in what opinion he has got. Policies can be good and wrong, but whenever there is something new which is ever tried on the ground, there is always a resistance. You give me one example. Even if it was Sati Pratha, that was also wrong. There was resistance that time also. It was a child marriage. People never wanted to stop with it. There was a resistance for that thing also. It is a new thing. Anything which is in the organization interest, at least let's give it a shot. And Army is one organization where you always do the re-evaluation, validation. You take a feedback from the environment.
Thank you for watching this clip. If you want to learn more about this topic, we've curated a playlist just for you, and here's a link to the whole episode.